I was at work today. I didn't expect to be talking about this today. Something that hasn't happened since I've been covering Coachella for over 5 years. We know who's going to be performing 2 years from now before we even know who's going to be performing in 2022. Paul Tillett, one of the co-founders of Golden Voice, just announced today in an article by the LA Times, Fran Ocean is not going to be performing at Coachella 2022, but he's going to be performing at Coachella 2023. Now, this is crazy because we were expecting the same headliners. The same headliners are going to be returning from 2020 till 2022. Rage Against the Machine, Travis Scott, and Fran Ocean were the 3 headliners. Now, him dropping out, it's just so many questions I have. So, on this article, I'll put the link in the description for the LA Times article. It's actually pretty interesting. Paul Tillett talks about how Coachella lost a bunch of money. They don't have insurance. They didn't ask for money from the government. So, they actually, all the money that they lost on the art, on the investment of marketing, sending out the bracelets, like the box, the bracelets that came inside. Let's Coachella 2020. Like, they shipped them out. Yeah, so Coachella got canceled for the 3rd time this past April. They're like, oh, maybe we'll do Coachella in October. But Paul Tillett didn't want to rush it because he wants Coachella to be that experience. If you're going to go to Coachella, the wait's going to be worth it for you, because if you've been to this festival, it's the greatest music festival in the world. You'll never get an experience like this with the international audience, the international artist, the artwork. It's pretty cool. Like, if you've never been to Coachella and you think you want to sell your tickets because Fran Ocean's not longer going to be there, I'd say you should wait at least until the lineup drops in January to see what you want to do with the ticket, because it's going to be fun either way. Like 2018, we knew who was going to be one of the headliners. That was Beyonce, because she dropped out of Coachella 2017. So this is the second time in the last 4 or 5 years that we know in advance who the headliner is going to be. But the biggest question for me that I got from this article, from Golden Voice, from Coachella, yes, Fran Ocean dropping out sucks. If you're a big fan of Fran Ocean, I'm pretty sure this is devastating, because he hasn't been to Coachella since 2012. He doesn't do a lot of live performances, and he's delaying it for another year. You could have been watching him in Coachella 2020, but things happen, Who's going to be the last headliner? We can't just have 2 headliners. We have Rage Against the Machine and we have Travis Scott. They're probably going to think of a female headliner. Somebody like that was already on the lineup. Maybe push up somebody like Megan Thee Stallion. Is Megan Thee Stallion big enough to be one of the headliners at Coachella? Let me know in the comments. Somebody that was at Coachella 2019 as making her Coachella debut, one of her first years performing. Billie Eilish has gone to become just a huge icon, and why not? If you've been a fan of this channel for a while, you know that I love Kanye West, and this is the perfect opportunity for Kanye to be one of the headliners for Coachella. One, he was supposed to headline Coachella 2019, but because of stage problems, he couldn't build the stage that he wanted in the festival, and I guess it was logistics. It was too last minute. He wasn't able to perform. And right now he's about to drop Donda, maybe August 8th. Maybe he didn't drop this album. Like, Kanye always makes up a bunch of BS. So iconic to Coachella. If you can't tell the history of Coachella without Kanye West. Do something incredible. Even last Coachella, he did Sunday service, 2019 Sunday service. So who do you want to see at Coachella? Who do you want to see that wasn't on the 2020 lineup? Somebody that's came up over the last couple of years. Now, the baby was also supposed to be at Coachella 2020. He's probably not going to be at Coachella 2022. He just got dropped out of Lollapalooza. He just got dropped today out of Day Night in Vegas, or Day and Night in Vegas, whatever the festival's called. Golden Voice is probably going to drop the baby from the next Coachella as well. So it's pretty interesting. Things are happening. The things are brewing. We finally get some Coachella news. Probably not the news that we've been wanting to get, and still no update on more refunds and more tickets available. It's going to be tight because a lot of people bought tickets in June, and people like me who have been hodling Coachella tickets since 2020, bro. Like, I bought these tickets in 2019. I'm going to have these tickets for like a year, 2 years and a half by the time Coachella starts, bro. Like, I've been committed to this for a long time, and I'm going to see you guys at Coachella for sure. But it's crazy, bro. Like, now, according to Paul Tillett on this article, he's saying they're still finding research and doing research and what was going to happen. Like, are we going to get a forced, only people that have a vaccine that have the vaccine card to attend the festival? Is it going to be people with masks, no masks? We don't know any of those details yet, but he did mention he's looking at it and he's addressing the situation as time passes by. Lollapalooza this weekend had every weekend sold out, every day sold out for 100,000 people. So 100,000 people, Lollapalooza, that was fine for them. Rolling Loud, I don't know how many people went to the Rolling Loud Miami. There was a lot of people. Coachella, 125,000 people in April. It still gives us about 8 months from now for things to get better, hopefully. Hopefully get better. I don't want it to get worse. I don't know. That's just like my thoughts. So let me know in the comments who you think is going to be replacing Fran Ocean at Coachella. Are you disappointed? Thank you for watching this video. Click right here to watch another video, or click right here to watch something YouTube thinks you should watch next.